Hi, I'm Big Dan.
And I'm Little Dan.
And this is Midweek Metal, episode 23.
Yeah.
It's 23, right?
It is, yeah, it's right.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's kick this in the dick.
News. Zack wylde.
He's a man.
Yes, he's a man in a band. What band's he in?
He's in a Black Label Society band.
Yeah, apparently he's in a new one now.
What?
He's in a new band now.
Well, apparently he's going back. There is rumour that he's going back to play for Ozzy with his solo work.
Yeah, that was really hard to get that out of you. That really fucking was.
Which I think is ultimately a fucking great thing. I remember the first Ozzy album I ever picked up was one that I rented from the library, you know, because that's how fucking libraries work.
You can rent CDs from the libraries, yeah.
Back when CDs were a thing.
And before you realised that you could rip them.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, first Ozzy album that I listened to was Down to Earth, and that was Zack wylde album. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
Channel update. We're slightly, I wouldn't say well lit. We're differently lit to last week.
Well, we don't mean high.
No, we are not moderns. Young people, millennials. No. So previously we've had in this room LED lights, which have caused a fair amount of flicker on the screen, like lines moving down and everything, annoying as fuck. So we've now got, what's that, halogen bulbs?
Yeah, about 15 halogen bulbs.
And they're directly behind the camera, and it is
bright.
Blinding.
I can't even see the camera from what I saw. It's somewhere over there.
We're going to get a stand at some point, so we can put it up in the sky.
I've got a stand, it's just we didn't think to bring it over again.
Yeah, it's laziness.
It's laziness, yeah. I can't be fucked to carry a very lightweight aluminium stand.
Yeah, for a couple hundred feet, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Apart from, you know, lighting, Metalhead box should be here this week, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yep, we have noticed that has been dispatched now.
I believe people in America should be getting theirs if not tomorrow, like very shortly. So
yep.
By the end of the week, I reckon. So maybe Saturday we'll be filming the Metalhead box video. So that'll be awesome.
We hope.
Yeah.
We just want merch.
It's going to be a good video. It's going to be a good video. Obviously the app video was up last week. That was alright. That was a fun video to do as well.
Yeah, apps.
We filmed politics video, the party political broadcast, and that was quite fun to do. We didn't really think of a set design. We just kind of got a load of crap we had and just built a set. There will be a picture on Facebook by the time this video goes up, because it's now on my personal account. It's going to be on every other one, so it looks awesome. So yeah, look forward to that. May the 21st, Sunday, we're going to see Heidi in London.
Yes, we are. Yeah.
We may have an interview. We may not. But last time we emailed the guys a little while ago, he said, "I'll let you know nearer the time." So
what normally happens is a day before the gig.
Yeah.
Their representative turns around and goes, "Yeah, you've got an interview at this time with the band tomorrow." You're like, "Oh, great, thanks, great."
It's the label. It's the label who does it. So,
fantastic.
We've hotels booked, train tickets booked. So we're going to London no matter what. And yeah, we're going to go see Heidi no matter what, even if not interviewing. So we will do a video about it, because in London's fun, and the guys from Sellsword are supporting, and they are out drinking in London as well, so we'll get shit faced with Sellsword.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, we enjoy
beer.
We enjoy beer. It's always a crack going in London, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Viewers' comments. Aussie Dan.
Aussie Dan, how you doing, mate?
I'll let you know, this is a long one. Ahoy there, my favourite bearded Viking of the UK.
Ahoy.
Please see my last comment of your what the fuck of the week, as I know you guys may be lazy or not able to find one, but fuck, I've got a great what the fuck for you guys. Here's what the fuck of the week is
Oakley
Dokley, yeah. I tried to find your comment previously and I couldn't find it. I don't know if YouTube just deleted it or it's just disappeared, or you were drunk and you forgot to press return on something, I don't know. But anyway, I couldn't find it. I did have a good look. I couldn't find it.
I sincerely hope nobody's watching this sober.
Yeah. Oakley Dokley is a bit too big, I think, for what the fuck of the week.
I think a lot of people already know Oakley Dokley.
Yeah, Oakley Dokley.
Oakley Dokley.
Yeah. And we are featuring it on Joke Bands 2, the sequel to Joke Bands 1, Joke Bands Return. I don't know what we're going to call it.
Return of the Joke Band.
Yeah. Something like that. Anyway, it carries on. Just for shits and giggles, here's some bloody top great Varg facts for you guys. Stopped playing so-called black metal in early 1993. He recorded 3 bardic metal albums since then, but he's no longer even a metal musician because he plays electronic music. He went through meticulous psychiatric examinations in 2002, concluding that Vignes is not a psychopath and has no indications of psychopathy, personality disorders, or other mental illnesses or deficiencies either. Yep, he's clever. He's not.
Yes. Yeah. Even though Varg is
self-defense.
Even though Varg does come across as mental, normally most of his mental ramblings do have an air of sense about them.
Yeah. Can't wait to next week. Please read my 2 comments. Couldn't find them. I'm sure they'll bring joy to us all. Cheers, lads. You are my favourite 2 Chinese bearded lads of metal. Stay drunk and metal. I'll see you now. Jacob's Rule 72.
Hello, Jacob's Rule 72.
How did you get the Pornhub app? Right, don't rely on app stores to get all of your apps. Like, you can download apps from websites and then you need to install them with an app installer. So you have to go to the app store, you type in, I think it's an APK install or something like that. I can't remember, it's been ages since I've done it. And then when you download the app from a website, you have to install it with that app. So yeah, it's very simple. Don't just rely on app stores for apps. But be careful because some websites are dodgy as fuck and will try and fuck your phone. Miss Angel Ripper. Can't get the Pentacam app. App Store can't find it. So I'm assuming you might have an iPhone.
I'm not sure if it's available for iPhone.
Yeah, well, we didn't test that, did we? Because we didn't have an iPhone in hand. Right, so we know.
That's a major failure when trying to test for iPhone.
Apps.
Apps.
We did a video about apps, we don't do iPhones.
We like to do iPhone.
Yeah.
It's good to own an iPhone.
Yeah, we should ask Matt's. This is work one, but.
Or Ian's got like
yeah.
A few.
Yeah. Maybe for apps too, we'll do an iPhone edition. Dowsy. He's encountered that mobile data issue with festival apps before. Most festivals are in the middle of fucking nowhere with fuck all reception. You think someone would have considered that? I think Wacken figured it out after the first year, but still, Jesus.
To be fair, I'm surprised the continent you live on has fucking internet.
Yeah. But no, yeah. It is. I know it is possible for them to have portable units that deliver phone signal across. I think it's very expensive, and most smaller festivals can't really afford it. That's why Bloodstock said, "Would you pay a small fee to have mobile data?" And I think most people would.
But I only pay for mobile data.
What?
I only pay for mobile data.
You've already paid for it. You pay for it in a rural area. I mean, you're paying like double for the beer, aren't you? So you got to pay double for your phone.
Yeah.
Solitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't understand your thick accent. I can't understand your last fucking name. We don't have accents because we're speaking native, this is how English is supposed to sound in 2017.
Isn't that how everyone sees their own accent though?
No. No, because we are English and English is the language we speak. Right?
And because we're very mid-English.
We're Middle England. We are Middle England.
Like Middle Earth. But
Carl Pilkington, it's what we think is the only way to think. Yeah.
We don't have accents, everyone else has an accent.
Yeah.
And they sound ridiculous.
Let's try harder, that's all I can say. Make an effort.
I better listen to fucking death metal and understand every fucking lyric.
I know I mumble a lot. And I'm very nasal and I sometimes speak fast and my mouth can keep up. You've managed to deal with it. Yeah. Not an agree. Yeah.
And I don't have an accent, it's called being drunk.
Yeah.
So.
Me, my man, Dr. Babbitt here, but any one of you. Notice I'm saying that faster and faster and how to get through it quickly.
Yes.
Guys, I think it's time I'll retire from being the weirdo commenting on your videos. Thank you for being the minor celebrities, I know, but I see your fan base growing and I'm so happy for you guys and your channel. I will forever watch, but it is time that I do a leave. Just as mysteriously as I first appeared. Yours sincerely, Rob Halfarford. Minor celebrities?
Us?
Yeah.
Couple of twats on YouTube.
Oh dear.
But no, I'm not standing for this.
No, you're sitting.
No, we have unfinished business, you and I. Don't forget we've sent you merchandise and we know where you live. We know your address. We will find you.
We will rebuild him faster, stronger.
He's trying to clone us, that's even creepier.
NWA for life.
Hello NWA for what?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah, it's a metal channel.
Cool.
Do corner question. Right, do corner question. Corner. Do Q&A. Do Q&A. Do Q&A, do question and answer question. Still doesn't make sense. The corner question, are you two gay? Now, We had a long hour to think about it, didn't we, Dan?
Yes.
We're sat in the bath.
And
He's got a missus, I've got a daughter. So a woman was involved in the process of making that daughter. So yeah.
And a woman is involved in the process of having a girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. So that's, you know.
So I'm pretty sure that's. I mean, I know we've got to be politically correct these days, but I'm pretty sure that's not gay.
Not going to attempt that name. Hey, can I make a subreddit for your channel?
Yeah.
Yes, because we have no idea how Reddit works.
No.
Not in the slightest. It's like we look at it and go, yeah, I'm reading some things, and the comment section is just fucking weird.
We once put a video on Reddit, and I haven't been able to find it ever since.
Really?
I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know how. I don't know what happened.
So we don't know how Reddit works really, or how to use it, or read it, or just like it's like someone designed it in '92 and then just left it.
Just left it.
I'm abandoning this. This is work. I'm getting ad revenue from this website, and I'm not going to fuck with it.
It reminds me when the internet was text only.
Yeah.
And people made pictures out of punctuation.
Yeah. But yes, still not going to try and pronounce that name. But yes, please go ahead and do it. I mean, in terms of moderating it, couldn't give a shit. You know.
Nope.
I'll let people do what they want. Ellie Viking, if you guys get the chance to, you should try and do a collab with another metal YouTuber called Retro Death. But of course, you guys are the boss of your channel, so you make the calls.
We haven't got a clue what we're doing.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, with
What the fuck is this then?
we rarely make a decision about things. It's like, you know. But anyway, we've thought about doing collabs with various people, haven't we? And it's having an idea of what to do.
Yeah, entirely.
That's good and doable.
And it's not the first time a collab's been suggested with us.
Yeah.
When people come along and suggest we collab with somebody in like Canada, I don't know how the fuck's that going to happen.
Yeah.
I ain't going Canada. Canadians ain't coming here.
There is a chance that Downsy may come to the UK.
If that happens,
yeah, because he's Australian and all they do is just travel around the world.
That's because it's anything to get out of Australia.
Yeah, the Irish do the same. They're very much the same process.
Of course, have you seen Ireland?
Yeah, no, yes, nothing there.
No, I once went to Ireland and spent like 2 weeks in a Category 1 prison.
Across the table. Was that shit?
I was wondering what was happening there, but I'm pretty impressed.
Across the table, I had Grindr for a while. Would not recommend it. 30 messages in one day, 28 with dick pics. I mean, that's. I
don't think I've ever seen 28 dicks in a row.
If you're looking, I mean, the battery's running low. If you're looking for pictures of penises, then that's a good recommendation. So it depends on what your attitude towards pictures of penises are.
I'm not a huge fan of pictures of penises. I mean, put it this way, it's better than pictures of like dead dolphins.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say I enjoy it anymore, but
on a scale of 1 to 10,
how would I rate dick pics?
Dead dolphins being 0. And the best movies you've ever seen is 10, right? Where does a dick pic fit in that?
What, dead dolphins is 0?
Yeah, dolphins are the worst, yeah. And the 10's a cracking set of tits.
Dick's got to be 1 then?
Dick's got to be 1, okay.
I mean, I'm not going any higher than dead dolphin.
No.
You know? I mean, I'm not.
Like,
what I'm saying is dead dolphin is slightly worse than seeing a penis.
Someone sends you a dick pic and you're like, it's better than dead dolphins, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Carl Peck. Hi. I think you guys are badass.
Cheers.
At least somebody does. Have you seen the Batman Metal videos? If so, what's your opinion? As I think they're pretty decent and funny. Someone did send us to once for a What the Fuck of the Week, and I've seen them. There's kind of like Death Clocky sort of animation.
That's quite
If it's the one I'm thinking about, but with Batman instead. The same sort of similar style of music, although not quite as that, not quite the melody that you get with Death Clock. But yeah.
So it's more just straight there.
Yeah, I'm not a mega fan of superheroes in general, and especially Batman.
No, you see that surprised me because I always thought Batman would be a bit more emo, you know. Oh, my parents are dead.
Yeah.
I am now a fucking knight of the night.
Isn't Spider-Man emo as well? Because his parents are like dead. Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben got he got fucked up, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, well, there was that one in Spider-Man 3, wasn't there?
Right. If any superhero is going to be a rock band,
yeah,
which one?
Question. What, going to be rock or metal?
Metal, but I thought rock for a specific reason.
if it's rock, it's gonna be the thing.
Yeah. That could be a question for the week. Now's Gold Decapitation. I'm new to your channel, subbed, and I like what I'm seeing.
Thanks a lot for the sub.
You guys are like Thor and Jesus. Not the first time someone said that.
I'm not Jesus, I thought.
I don't know. We can interchange. We can swap identities. Have you ever been to a concert and have someone tell you that they're more metal than you? Or seen someone stand there like a dick showing off their shirt to prove how metal they are?
No, everyone, we walk into the venue and everyone just bows at our feet.
No, well, generally people at gigs are nice. Like, you're in the queue, and if people got you start chatting with people.
Yeah.
And
if they're not, don't chat to them.
Yeah, some people really want to have a chat, some people don't. Met loads of people at gigs.
Yeah. I've met loads of people consistently at gigs. Like, I'll see them one gig in 6 months, another gig, and you seem to always fucking get on where you left off.
If anyone is going to try to explain to you how they're more metal than you, just tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're trying to prove something or overcompensate for something else. So,
more than likely.
This comment is in German, Dan. I could roughly understand what the second sentence means. I mean, the word kaput in there, that's obvious. But like, ist met nicht auch Wein. So basically, I understand that is mead, not wine. And it's not.
No.
Fucking 9% battery. It's telling me 1% every time. So it said 10% warning. Now it's on 9% warning.
Oh, at least it's sort of
yeah. Anyway, mead and wine are two very different things. I've learnt that hard way by buying what I thought was mead, and then I tasted it and it tasted like arse. And that's because it was honey wine, not mead. I read the label on the back. It was made in a winery. And
not a monastery.
Not a monastery. It was not made by monks. It's not fucking actual mead. Buy real mead. Some of the best stuff here I've had in the UK is fairly affordable. It's called Lanchester mead, and it's fucking beautiful and nice.
It should be thick.
Yeah, it's about £8 a bottle, which is really quite reasonable. Unless you're ordering online, it's a bit dearer, I think.
If you are in a real pinch and you really want something that's meaty, Morrison's in the UK sell mead, cheap mead, for about £5 a bottle. It's not the best mead.
It used to be £3.50. It's very incredibly sticky and attracts wasps like mad.
As we found out at a festival one year.
But it does get you fucked. Fernando Gonzalez.
Fernando. How do you even get that name?
Do you guys have any death metal patches? I don't.
Yeah, I'm actually toying with the idea of starting a death metal jacket.
Yes.
But recently I just got one in a album I've recently bought. The patch isn't in here.
You lost the patch. There it is.
No, I found it. Sweet.
Hey.
It's Deserted Fear. Just picked up this album.
It came with a patch.
What, Saturday? It came with a patch. Yeah. Nothing on the front saying it came with a patch. So I opened it up. I'm like, oh, that's one sexy fucking surprise.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, you do have a death metal patch.
Well, technically I've got Death Clot patch.
That's true, yeah.
And I've got Behemoth patch.
Yes.
And I've got a Carcass patch, depending on where you stand on if they're death metal or not.
Yeah. I don't have any death metal really. Lots of black metal ones, and it's mostly power metal, and then folk. But yeah. Sumo's projects. Hey, circus clowns. It's because I've got a big red nose.
It's because of my big feet.
Oh yeah. Some advice for you. It's a tiny car. If people leave a comment, have the respect to answer them. I've had a metal radio show and interviewed Hammerfall, Gamma Ray, Stratovarius, Saxon, Primal Fear, Dragon Force. List goes on and on. So don't sit around taking shit. Taking shit and forget about those who view your content and pay attention to what you're doing, okay? Apart from that rant, I enjoy your enthusiasm.
Oh, good. I enjoy your bitchiness. Thanks for sending us your fucking CV, by the way. Jesus fuck, man.
I mean, we reply to comments now.
We do. We reply every week. If you actually bother to watch your channel, you might fucking know that.
Yeah.
But,
we do get a lot of comments as well, and we can't reply to all of them. Sometimes you see a comment and you reply to it straight away. Sometimes you see it and you think, oh yeah, I'll reply to that later, or that's definitely going to go in Midweek Metal. And then it comes to Midweek Metal and you can't find those comments you're thinking about, or you scroll through the list and you're like, it's not there. We've had an argument about, like, we had another insulty comment that we really wanted to feature this week. I was like, yeah, and the guy's deleted it, it's gone. So we're like, oh. So I need to screenshot them when they happen, really, sometimes, because some of these comments that we get, and then they're gone or we can't find them, so it's hard to. But seriously, and the channel grows as well, it's going to be hard to reply to more comments. So
yeah,
we do pick them at randomly. We're not always picking out. We pick out a few that are definitely going in, but then everything else is picked randomly. Oh, that'll work. That'll work.
But so, seriously, thanks for your comment, mate.
Yeah, we like comments.
That's great. Thanks.
They are good to read. This is about last week's question of the week. Weirdest thing at gigs. Getting Rockstar. About 10 years ago, I saw Motley Crue in Nashville, Tennessee. I didn't have the best seats, but they weren't the nosebleed section for sure. After each band, these old ladies, who were probably Motley Crue's first groupies back in the 80s, would go and get as many beers as they could carry and come back and have drunk them by the end of the next band. Finally, Motley Crue came on, and about halfway through the set, Tommy Lee does his famous titty can. And for some reason, these two old broads next to us flashed their tits, which literally looked like sagging road maps at this point. Not the best sight for your first titty flash at a concert. I mean, we all enjoy titties, but I mean, saggy old lady titties.
Yeah, but I think old ladies deserve to get their tits out as well.
That's true. I mean, it makes you appreciate younger titties.
Indeed, it would, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should ever tell someone to put their tits away.
Yeah, unless it's like
at a funeral.
a bloke's pair of tits.
Say what?
A bloke's pair of tits.
Okay.
Yeah. See some blokes with some pretty big tits, and I was like, don't see them.
We've got a couple of friends who have got a cracking pair of tits for blokes, haven't we?
Yeah. Ryan Klassen.
Hello, Ryan Klassen.
Hey, Dan and Dan. Just a question here. Do you guys wear earplugs/noise filters when you go to gigs or festivals? And if not, why the fuck not? I plan on going to some gigs this summer, and I plan on wearing those things because I don't want to live with the fucking people rings down in my ears for the rest of my life. Me and Dan have been going to gigs, like local ones, as teenagers, since we were about 13, 14ish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Around the era of new metal, and all of the local bands, they weren't new metal bands mostly, would put on gigs, and health and safety wasn't an issue. Obviously there are regulations, but nobody cared about them, and the bands would be incredibly fucking loud, and we would be drunk as well. So you don't give a shit. You're like 14, you're invincible, you know. So you're running in the pit, and I remember being, which band it was now, it was one of the old ones, the local bands, and I remember being right at the front stage, head next to the guitar amp. These days I wouldn't imagine doing it, but my head was right next to the guitar amp. And obviously I have suffered some hearing loss. I mean, I've seen Manowar live, fuck me, that was loud. I've never heard anything so loud in my life. So whilst there is hearing loss and I do have ringing in my ears, it is, your brain does filter it out. It's not permanently, it's not always there. It's there when, if you get really drunk, it will come out because your brain gets lazy. On
the other hand, I don't. Some people think that they have hearing loss, hearing damage when they get guitar in their ears.
Yeah.
Well, it is actually just a natural part of life.
Yeah, getting older. Yeah. I mean, we're not saying don't wear hearing protection.
No, we're not. But I've never had it after a gig, even having my head up against a fucking PA speaker when I was younger, for more than half a day after.
Yeah.
It just goes.
Yeah, I mean,
but maybe you're just being more sensible than us, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I do wear hearing protection. I mean, the sound quality of gigs has got better over the last like 10, 15 years. So the sound quality is great. But I mean, yeah, wear hearing protection.
Plus, don't forget these places have a lot of these places have very good sound engineers.
Yeah.
If there's an annoying frequency there, they will cut it out.
Yeah.
If there's one that's definitely going to damage your hearing, they will cut out those frequencies so it's not uncomfortable for you.
Don't stand next. Don't stand right in front of the PA system. That's my thing, because it's the best way to put yourself. Obviously, people, especially photographers. I mean, most of the time photographers do wear the earplugs, but they're standing in front of the bass bins, and it's really fucks your hearing up. The Rubinator. Weirdest thing that happened to a show for me was pretty tame compared to some of the other ones here. I went to see Amon Amarth with Megadeth and their Dystopia tour. About halfway into Amon Amarth's set, I see this 150kg guy. What's that in English?
About 6.5 tonne.
So 150 kilograms doesn't even really mean much to us. Dressed in a skin-tight leather armour across the pit. The issue here is that it wasn't the type that looks like a stereotypical badass Viking armour. Rather, it was the sort that is skin-tight, made up of only straps of leather and nothing else. Sort of like female armour in most RPGs. It was borderline traumatic, if we're going to be honest.
What I'm imagining now is a comic book guy from The Simpsons dressed in a Xena outfit.
Seeing a man of his size with such little clothes, apart from the groin area, and only fully covered part of him was his head. The guy had a helmet that resembled a cross between the Batman cowl and a Dragonborn helmet from Skyrim, with horns to go along with it. To top this off, the guy had a wooden sceptre. Needless to say, though he was taking the piss out of us with what he was wearing, but at least I knew he knew how to open up the wall of death. I still see him in my nightmares. That description sounds like bondage gear.
It does, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Like, you know,
It's,
yeah.
doesn't sound like armour.
No, it really doesn't. Yeah. So that's that was from last week's question of the week. So, question of the week. What's this week's question of the week, Dan?
Oh no, I ain't written it down. Ever.
You did not write it down.
No.
I've written it down. It's here.
Oh, good stuff.
What's the best thing to happen to you at a gig or festival? So we just
we really land on that.
yeah, we really did. Yeah.
Okay, right.
What was last week's one? Like, some people give us the worst things, but obviously I was thinking a lot of people have got some very, very, very good memories of gigs. So like of things, good things that happen to them. So for me, like gigs and festivals, so like things like bin jabs at Bloodstock,
Yeah.
it's fucking brilliant. It really is. It's one of the amazing things. Bloodstock 2009, we all two of us were playing, so we're like, right, let's get the paint out. We had brought an absolute ton of face paint with us. We got the black and the red. We were covering ourselves. Everyone was topless, and we're like quite drunk. We'd spent a good 45 minutes fighting with each other with broken camping chairs, using those as swords and attacking each other and stuff.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
And then we charged the gate, didn't we?
We did. Yeah.
So the festival gate, they pat everyone down to check if no, we just charged.
No,
through.
we just charged you with lumps of metal. Yeah.
And security was just like, nah, that's not.
Fuck it.
That's not our problem. We're not stopping.
it.
And then two of us did a fucking awesome set, and I was really drunk and really had a really good time. It was amazing.
Great set. It was amazing. I think one of my favourites was when I went back to the campsite when I was at Donington one year. Went back to the campsite with one of my exes.
Yeah.
We ended up having.
She was one your ex at the time.
This was her.
She was a current girlfriend, or was
She was a current girl. She wasn't an ex at the time. No,
Yeah.
she was a current girlfriend years ago. And we ended up going back to the tent and having Rumpy Bumpy.
Humpty Dumpty. Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty. I stick to the hot beef injection. We rode the hobby horse.
Yeah.
And of course, tents not being the most soundproof of structures.
Yeah.
We left the tent the next day. Stood up. There was about 12 people looking at us, and they just started to clap. So yeah, that's the first one we had a round of applause having sex.
You had a standing ovation.
Yes, it was. It was something that always stick in my mind. That was the most surreal thing that's ever happened. But.
So yeah, let us know what good things have happened to you at gigs. What's the best thing you got? I imagine somebody's had a blowjob in the audience. I mean, you heard stories at Bloodstock. I remember there is a story at Bloodstock of
a couple shagging.
Yeah. Apparently, the bloke had a tiny penis. Like people were looking because everyone kept going. There's a couple shagging in there. The bloke got a really small giddy dick. That's what I heard.
What the fuck of the week? Okay, this week in What the Fuck of the Week, we've got something that's been suggested to us actually. So let's give it a listen.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that was Sabbath.
So someone took, the basis of doom metal and fast food, and thought, lads, I've got an idea. And then when he said the idea to his friends, they went,
Yeah, that's a great idea, mate. Yeah. And then they actually made a video. They put it. Which made some songs in a video. They put it out there.
Yeah.
And they're going, people are watching this shit.
So Black Sabbath.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Album recommendation.
Right. So from earlier on in the episode, we had Deserted Fear, German death metal, amazing artwork. Fucking, it's an album so good. Even the fucking musical intro is fucking decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check it out. I'll put a link for it down below because I'm sure we're all fucking bored of Dan's power metal by now. So,
so let's give it a listen. Yeah. So some of you may have noticed that this is album recommendation, not song recommendation. So it basically means Dan went to a record store and bought a record this week. So yeah, we'll tilt between song and album recommendation depending on what's happening that week. Just wing it basically.
Yeah.
Yep, like always. So that's it for this week.
Yeah, that's enough from us.
Yeah.
You'll be glad to hear. Please follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
Go like our Facebook page, our Twitter, if you give us a follow on there. We've got a Metal Amino, and we have an eBay where you can buy our sexy, glorious patches.
This
Look at that! Look how sexy that is. That's like easily the worst patch on your battle vest. But
Even armpit campfire.
even armpit campfire, yeah. Yeah. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you on Saturday.
We also have Patreon.
We have Patreon. Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
You gonna sneeze or are you scared? I'm not sure.
Don't know. I was trying to go for whimsical.